Good morning, guys. Welcome to our EAP reading and writing class. In this opportunity, we will be working on unit number 1. In this unit, we have to work on the following things. This is our agenda, as you can see. First of all, thank you for coming. Thank you for being in here on time. It is a big pleasure for me to have you in the class. So everybody is special and everybody is having something powerful to demonstrate, and I know that everyone will be able to learn today. Second thing is our review, right? So from the previous class, we were discussing some ideas about technology. Remember that technology is helping humankind to develop different activities nowadays, and we were discussing some activities from the past in where people didn't use technology and how the technology is using right now many tools, right, to help people, to help, for example, elderly and others to improve their life. So this is the introduction to unit number 1. Then we have an activity about listening and speaking. Then we have a quiz, which is an assessment evaluation. So let's start with this. It says right here, as you can see, discuss the potential. This is our learning lesson objective. Discuss the potential uses of robots in everyday life. So this is the main point for today's class, right? And I want everybody can develop this learning competency by the end of the class. So for starting our class, I have this quote for you that says, you don't understand anything until you learn it more than one way. So it is very important, class, that you can develop, right, skills in your life when you work hard, when you do it more than one time. It's like when you are learning how to speak English, right? Remember when you were learning how to speak English at the very beginning of your life, right? The first lesson maybe, you were trying it one more time. So this is why I'm having this quote to you. Then we had this short icebreaker and just one question, right? Just one question that is pretty interesting, that says, when you look around your apartment house and think I need to clean, is it because it's messy, dirty, or both? What do you think, class? Okay, Susan, what do you think? Oh, got it, yes, it is because maybe the both one, right? Because it is messy and dirty. Cool. So continue with our class. And before this, I want to show to you guys this, because this is what we have to work today in our class. I want to study the following vocabulary with your classmate, and I want you to go in pairs in this moment. So you have this vocabulary to work on it, as you can see, and I want you to watch the vocabulary, I want you to see the vocabulary, and I want you to work in pairs in this moment. So you have in here some adverbs that we have to use in our activity for the listening and speaking activity at the end, right? That it's about the following words: comprehensively, dramatically, gradually, increasingly, markedly, potentially, and questionably. So guys, right now I need to get in pairs to discuss the following words together in this moment. Okay guys, now that you are in pairs, right, looking at each other, this will be the only one people, right, in this case, in this position, that will be watching the following video, and you guys, the one who are right over here, will be just in silent, because when the video stops, your classmate will start describing to you the video they watched before about technology. So after this, you must be working in a different theme, right? But before everything, listen guys, you, the ones who are here, will be watched the following video, and in the video, you will be just watching the video without any audio, okay? So please pay attention to any detail from the video and try to describe later to your classmate what you had seen on the video. Okay, in this moment I will be showing to you the video. I will play the video for you can watch it without any audio. So please pay attention, speakers. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, in this moment, guys, what you have to be doing is to work together, right? Pairs only, and you, the ones who are right over here, will be start describing to your classmate about the video you had watched. You can use some connecting apparatus with future forms. You can use also some vocabulary related to the apparatus that we have already studied in classes. For example, certainly, clearly, surely, eventually, evidently, unfortunately, and so on, right? Try to use the vocabulary that we have already studied in our classes, in our lesson, to describe what you had seen in the video to your classmate. Please, classmate who are in front, right over here, take notes about it. You will be taking some note about the description that your classmate will be giving in this moment. So the descriptions must be very clear and detailed. For you can write it, because after this, right, you must be taking a short quiz. In this short quiz, the description, the grammar box related to the adverbs or connections using adverbs with future forms will be used in that following quiz. So you have right now time to do it. You are having around 5 minutes to do this activity. So continue. Okay, now that you have already finished describing the activity, the video, right, people, to your classmate, it's time to get this short quiz. So please, people, the ones who were listening to your classmate about the description of the video of technology, and in where they were listening and watching a robot that helped elderly, so try to finish or complete the following quiz. This is short quiz, as you can see, just around 5 questions that you have to develop, but it says the indication. Look at the commenting outputs in the box below. So these ones that your classmate were using to describe the event, the sequence of events of the video, use a dictionary or use phone if you want to look at ones you don't know. Then add commenting adverbs to the sentences so that they reflect to your opinion compared with your partner. So you are having around 5 minutes to complete this following activity. So you can start working in this moment, guys. And remember, the one who were speaking before are not allowed to help your classmate to complete the following activity. So you're having 5 minutes. Okay, I think that everybody has finished this activity, right? I hope you have enjoyed the activity. Now, guys, I want you to please, everyone in the classroom, watch the video once again. The video is not having any audio, so please pay attention to the description. 1, 2, and 3. So you can see in here you find a robot, right? And this robot is helping people, especially elderly, to continue doing the activities during their habits or daily routines. So this robot is created to help others with disabilities or the ones who need help. This professor is explaining, right, the uses of the robot. And as you can see here, is having a lot of advanced resources or technological resources to help. So this is very incredible and interesting and will contribute to our society to improve our life right now and in the future as well. Now I know you want to know your answers, right? I think. So, in this moment, I will be showing to you the correct answers about this question that you have already worked on it. It says number 1 to number 5. This century will become the age of the robot, as you can see right here. So we have to insert the correct adverb, and the adverb that we have to use are the ones which are in the box. So please pay attention and see the answers in this moment. So as you can see right over here, you have the answer for every question. So number 1, as you can see, it is this one. Robotic nurses will inevitably become a fixture in all modern hospitals. So we have already used in here these adverbs, right? Then you have this one, the following. They are going to take over most of the heavy lifting work for nurses. So talking about the same robot, right? Using the adverbs. 3, they are certainly bound to be a few problems as medical staff get used to working with a machine. And number 5, they are surely about to change hospital practices forever. So you can see, guys, we have already studied the uses of technology and how the robots or e-tools can help us, right? Or contribute to our life, to make our life easier. And obviously to help elderly or people with disability with this technology. And we have also studied and reviewed and applied the adverbs. So, thank you guys for completing the activity successfully. I hope you have already learned this, right? Okay, we have already finished with this activity, and I want to know if you have any questions so far. Okay, yes. Susan, do you have a question? Yes. Oh, got it. How can you use right better the adverbs? Or where can you write the adverbs or use the adverb in the spoken language? Okay, let me explain to you. As you can see right over here, you have these adverbs, right? Yes. Okay, this adverb can be used if you're having, for example, like in this case, an auxiliary verb or helping verb after the helping verb or auxiliary verb. Okay? So you write it right here, or you use it in the spoken language right over here. Like robotics nurses will inevitably become a fixture in all modern hospitals. But what about if you don't have any helping verb right over here? So you will be writing in a different way. It's like when you say, I always work, right? So you use the adverb before the action verb. You got it right now? Yes. Okay, thank you for asking. So there is any other question? No? Okay. So have a nice day. Thank you for coming to the class, right? And see you in the next class to continue talking about technology and finish unit number 1. Goodbye.